It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Friday. Woo-hoo! Yay! May 1st. Yay! 2020.
Bob Reckerwall again. So excited. In the corner there.
Can you hear me over there? Hello?
I can hear you
Hello.
just fine. Yeah, I got headphones on. I'm good.
The only thing to be excited about is it's not raining.
Yeah,
There's sunshine. It's warm.
It's not raining. It's dry.
You get to hang out with me. I mean, this is awesome.
Oh, that'll give you a whoop whoop.
Boy.
There you go. I told you. Whoop, whoop.
Mr. Excitement's down
That'll
here.
give you a bad case of the whoop whoops.
The bad case of the whoop whoops.
Oh, good morning. It's Friday, May 1st. Yay! Maybe we'll
is?
This year actually is moving pretty fast.
It
is.
is. It is.
You know, with all the corona stuff and the lockdown and the shut-ins, it's moving pretty fast.
Yeah, we're in
I
the
have to
fifth
agree
month
with you.
already. Wow. Second month, second quarter. Down on the Corner is brought to you by your hometown Sears store. Can't enforce it enough. Hometown. Your local Sears store. Love Sears. They got the best appliances, and you can get them right here in Mountain Home. If you're up in Missouri, come on down. Love to have you all come down to 1029 Highway 62 East and visit our local hometown Sears stores. Bob's got some information on them, too. I want to say they got the best appliances, lawn care equipment, tools, home entertainment.
Preventive maintenance plans.
Keep going. You're doing good.
Unbelievable. Good preventive maintenance plans. Zero turns, push mowers, lawn tractors, washers, dryers, dishwasher, refrigerator, stove. You can get a maintenance plan on each one of them. Reasonably priced. If you buy a maintenance plan from JR and his bunch, you get an additional 10% off in the store throughout the year. May is Maytag month.
It is.
It is.
Maytag.
All right.
Washers, dryers, refrigerators, stoves.
Good.
Anything with the Maytag logo on it. There's some special pricing going on. It wasn't ironed out by the last time I saw him, but I do know it's Maytag month.
That's good.
So go by and see JR and his bunch over there behind Wendy's. Same parking lot as Orscheln's in front of Physical Therapy Connection and Sherman Williams.
Yep.
They are there 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. Right now they are not open on Sunday.
You know, Bob, I don't know that I've ever seen anybody. It was kind of like Scooter and Amanda when they had the restaurant. They'd bend over backwards. You know, they'd bend over backwards to make sure you had a good meal.
I said
Sears
this the
bends
other
over
day.
backwards to help you.
I
Yeah.
said this the other day, and Bob Zador didn't know who I was talking about, but I know you do. We haven't had that type of customer service in a hardware appliance type
Yeah.
store
Oh,
since Izzy Powell.
yeah.
And
Oh, you used to go into Powell Hardware. Oh, my goodness.
Mr.
Yeah.
Izzy would take care, and you know where he got that? His dad. His dad
sure,
was
Sam.
the same way,
Yeah.
Mr. Sam. But JR Hightower and his bunch over at Sears, you want some customer service? They'll
They got
they'll do whatever
And
they
see,
need to do to get you
For both
taken
Scooter
care
and
of.
Bob, y'all both been involved in local business, especially Scooter and Amanda, and of course with Jim Brown Company. It's hometown people serving hometown people. It could be Arkansas or Missouri. Mm-hmm. But y'all, give me an opinion on your thoughts on how important it is now after what we've been through. Hometown.
Well,
I mean, local.
You know, I've always been a big hometown push, but right now, it's not just the hometown. Any business in this area, they need your support.
Yes.
Right now, a lot of people are doing a lot of things online, which is okay because they're comfortable with that. But as soon as we get open back up, go spend some money in the box stores that are here because they employ an awful lot of our hometown folks.
I know.
You know,
I
that's
know.
that's
That
where
is
I'm
true.
at. The mom and pop shops, we need to support them, no doubt, year round, all the time.
Yeah,
But you know, you
especially,
look at the. Everybody says, "Well, they'll survive without it." No. The
WalMarts,
the Lowe's, the Home
But look,
Depots.
when you guys were doing football, what the logo said on your jerseys, you more than likely had sponsors from local businesses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Same thing when I was doing baseball. You'd see
Because not
shelter
only is it
insurance
about
by Lewis Barnes or something.
sure, not
Yeah.
only is it about the local hometown business, but it's about who our employers are.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
employs the people here, and it is
There you
these
go.
hometown stores,
Yeah.
You're right.
the stores in this town.
And when Bob's Adores here on Monday, he talks about quality of life, and these people, like the folks at Sears, help add to that quality of life.
Absolutely.
So visit your hometown Sears store, 1029 Highway 62 East, up on the hill behind Wendy's. Same parking lot as Orscheln's, like Bob just said. Your hometown Sears store, 425-3191. We're enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. Hope you're doing the same. 2 of the 3 locations are open to the public. You got Bomber Boulevard, 62 East Plaza. Of course, the hospital lobby's closed to the public. And so I imagine they're busy at either location. Well, Bomber's not as busy now as what they would be if school.
No, with school being out right now, I don't think it's quite as busy, but you know what?
Pass that over to Dr. Long. He needs a biscuit.
Oh, I bet he does.
Speaking of Bomber Boulevard, Mr. Bomber just walked in. Get you some coffee there, Dr. Long. And so Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. You got 2 locations to serve you their drive-thrus right now. Of course, it's 62 Plaza and Bomber Boulevard. And enjoy the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Well, you got a mocha, a latte, or what they call it.
I got a frozen Coke.
You got frozen, not from Brewed Awakening.
They don't. That's one thing I don't
Stay
know
with the
that
flow.
they
I
have.
got this commercial to do.
You brought it up.
I brought it up. Listen.
Focus.
Focus.
Did you look at this and think it was some foo-foo coffee? I don't think
Yeah,
so.
Scooter and his frou-frou Coke over there.
There, my foo-foo Coke.
Mochas, lattes, French vanilla, or let's see, what's that other one? Pumpkin spice.
I don't know. Do they still have pumpkin spice this time of the year?
All year round. They
Oh,
do.
my goodness.
Beats all. Check out Brewed Awakening. Brewed Awakening has been with us for many years. Back in the radio days, Mike and the staff do a good job at all 3 locations. 2 right now are open to the public. Bomber Boulevard and 62 East Plaza. Pay him a visit, another small business.
Absolutely.
I mean, you talk about scratching dirt to build that place. He did it, and he's doing fine. So Mike and the staff do a great job at all 3 locations. Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, here's another tough job. They got 29 Roller Funeral Homes in Arkansas, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee, and they deal with the loss of a loved one. Mm-hmm. We've all been through it. In November of 18, I went through it. Couldn't have been better with Roller Funeral Homes. Here's what I need, blah, 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 done, handled. It was done. Roller Funeral Homes, when they say with all our respect, that's how they do business every day. With all our respect, talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, or anyone out there can help you and steer you in the right direction. Bob had a client one time says, Dale, need to talk about pre-planning. Yeah, and we do that too, so rollers can handle that. So, give them a call, stop by, and do some pre-planning. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, let's pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, I'm so thankful today for the nice weather over the past few days, and it's just so good to see everything green and alive again after winter. Lord, thank you for the beauty of North Arkansas and Southern Missouri. We are so blessed. Let us not take your blessings for granted. And Lord, thank you for the good quality of life you bless us with. I pray you keep our people safe, heal those that are sick, and heal our nation. It's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring the morning prayer each and every day with all respect. Roller Funeral Homes. Brace yourself.
No.
That it was yesterday.
No, I didn't.
You want to attempt this?
The weather.
Do it again. I think it'll open up.
It'll open up something.
That helped us honest. Morning weather brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net is where we can look at. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
That's a nice shot. I like
White
having
River.
a little bit of fog on there, but
Yep.
it is a beautiful shot.
Look at the fog near the horizon. Isn't that nice? It's just to the north of the bridge. You're looking into Baxter County, Arkansas from Marion County. The river separates the 2 counties. The city is Cotter, Arkansas, one of our fine little towns here in Baxter County, Arkansas, north central Arkansas. You can go to RetireToArkansas.net. Check out the live webcam brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. They need some listings. So if you're thinking of maybe perhaps downsizing, or maybe expecting another child or so, need an extra bedroom, and you need to get a little bit larger home, give them a call. They're ready to help you today, whether it's in Arkansas or Missouri. The team is assembled and ready to help. The award-winning Z Team, and they get the awards because of outstanding customer service. Linda is a professional stager, and she can set the home up for that certain eye appeal that helps get the house sold. Like we said, yeah, go ahead.
How good are you with topography?
That's been a while.
Okay, go back to
Reading that map,
Go back to the map.
topography,
Yeah.
topo map.
And take a look at that picture.
Yeah.
Can you see the antenna tower?
What part? No.
Go to the top of the picture of the tree line,
Right.
and a little bit to the right.
Yeah, I can see it.
You see it?
Mhm.
Where is that?
I'm gonna bring up this other picture.
Oh, wouldn't it be Crystal Mountain?
Nope. Go on to your weather.
Yeah.
We'll answer it here in a little bit. Go
All right.
on.
That's the trivia question.
Trivia question of the
Ooh,
morning.
The panel will be stumped.
Even Long jumped up. I'm looking.
The prize is a chicken biscuit in the bag. That's what. Morning weather brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. And so, what is the tower? Okay, that's a good question. Anyway, 46 degrees in Mount Home and Harrison, 47 at Batesville, 45 in Salem. Calico at 46, 44 at Flippin, 43 at Marshall. West Plains at 45, St. Louis at 42, Poplar Bluff 45, Springfield at 48. What's wrong with this picture? 54 degrees at Watford City, North Dakota.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo. Open up the swimming pool. Here we come. Wow. Anyway. Taking a look at the radar, we've got shower activity along the Canadian border, Montana, North Dakota, and then over into Minneapolis, St. Paul area just to the west, southwest of that. A lot of shower activity in the New England area, all the way down to West Virginia, a little bit north of Charlotte, North Carolina. In the Midwest, Illinois, Missouri, Iowa, most of Iowa clear, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee. And so it's going to be another pretty day. We'll check those highways. Everything is clear, 62, 412 east and west, 65 north and south, Highway 67, 167. Everything looking good. Your interstates are 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas, all in good shape there. And nothing showing up in Missouri. I-70, I-49, I-44, 55 and 57 cleared. In the state of Illinois, I-70 east towards Effingham in good shape. I-64 from East St. Louis, Illinois east to Mount Vernon, and I-57 going on up north looks good. I-65 from Louisville, Nashville going up into Indianapolis, no problems there at all. No watches or warnings for Missouri or Arkansas. That's very good there. 7-day forecast. High today 79. Tonight 60. 83 tomorrow. Lots of sunshine. Sunday we have a chance of showers. 40% during the day. 30% at night. High of 78. 80 on Monday. 77 on Tuesday. Looks like spring has arrived. Quick check of our rivers. And let's see. We'll go to White River at Batesville. May 1st, 10.4 feet, and it looks like it's due to drop by Tuesday a little bit. So let's go back up to...
Getting back to normal.
Yeah. Let's see. This will be White River at Allison. Is that saying 298.67
I
Wednesday?
can't read
April
that
20th?
smallest screen.
Well, it's little, ain't it? And so I'm going to check current. There's been not much going on. Current River feeds into the black at Pocahontas that feeds into the white. So it's on a pretty swift descent right there from 4.7 feet. It's going to be pretty low. It's going to be about 3 feet at Donovan. So you can go to weather.gov and check your check the rivers, Arkansas and Missouri, to keep track of that. Checking I-Drive Arkansas. Let's see. Of course, there's another accident, it looks like, on Highway 440, mile marker 8.77 miles of North Little Rock westbound lane impacted. You can get the app on your phone, and you can check the traffic anytime when you're traveling in the state of Arkansas. We have another incident on 49. This is just marked other, mile marker 38.5 on I-49 southbound lane there. So it could be breakdown, could be just about anything. Before you travel, check I-Drive Arkansas. You can also check Missouri Department of Transportation map. And don't forget, we've got Highway J in Missouri. We're doing the bridge construction there. And so got to make plans to get around that if you got to go up into Missouri. Allergy sufferers today is a 10.2. Tomorrow's a 10.5. Mulberry, oak, and grasses. And, well, that's just about
but there's still no nettle or centipods, so we're in good shape.
Yeah.
We're in good shape.
Those darn chinopods, they'll get you.
Now I'm going to start slowing down on the COVID stuff because I'm tired of hearing about it. Baxter County is still sitting on 5 positives, 5 recoveries, no deaths. We're in good shape, 258, so I'm done with COVID. I may not even bring it up next week. Oil prices right now, $18.57 Western Texas crude, and it's down 0.27. Weather and all the updates are brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retiredtoarkansas.net.
Say one thing quick about Bob and Linda Zadora. I want to say one quick thing about the Z Team. They are busy. Things are still pretty
Yeah.
busy in the real estate business. They do need listings in the worst way. But as busy as they are, I will tell you that those two, no matter how busy they are, they have time and they will return a text message, a phone call, or an email.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want somebody we were talking customer service a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
You want somebody that's got your best
Good
interest in
point.
mind, give them a call. Send them a text message.
Yep.
If you can't get through them on the phone right away, just send them a text message.
Sure.
They'll get back to you as quickly as possible.
793. Do we get the answer to that trivia question now?
It is the radio tower that's just outside of Gassville. On the right-hand side if you're going
That'd be
to
the
the
old
west.
that's the K. That's
It's the
101.7.
It's the OKTLO tower. It looks a lot further than that, but it's because of that horizon there.
Okay. Wow. Cool. All right. Time for break. Dr. Jake Long's our guest today. Stick around. Be right back.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora of the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm. Be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Bear Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing embroidery and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because they don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk. At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we have installed a convenient drive-through window for all your to-go and pickup orders. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and ask us about our daily specials for a low price to feed the whole family. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Hi, this is Jeff Quick with the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas. We know that a lot of folks out there are concerned about the COVID-19 crisis, and we want you to know that the Food Bank is doing our work along with local schools and food bank partner agencies to make sure that everyone in our community has plenty to eat during this time. If you'd like to be a part of the solution, give us a call at the Food Bank, 870-499-7565, or visit us online at foodbanknca.org.
Almost 7:20, and Dr. Jake Long's here from Mountain Home Public Schools, and wow, what a year.
Well, first of all, it's May 1st.
Yay!
Doesn't feel like May 1st, and so you think about a normal school year, and you you start riding into May, you're really kind of wrapping it down, and for the most part, that's similar to what we're doing at this point. Yesterday, I will have to say, I have to brag on our high school faculty and staff. Brent Bourget, the principal, they put on just a great event for the seniors. They did a drive-through, event in which the seniors, they dropped off their school supplies, books, Chromebooks, and then they also had the opportunity to pick up their cap and gown, their stoles. They got some nice, they got some yard signs with their name on it, that really just kind of helps celebrate them being seniors and celebrating the class of 2020. And along with that, we had a variety. We had parents and some folks in accordance to the social distancing guideline that were lined up the driveway that goes up to the bomber. And they had signs, they had things of celebration, and so it was a great day yesterday for our high school seniors, and our faculty and staff, they worked really hard at putting that together. They made it as efficient as possible, but yet as personal as possible for the students to come through, get their things. They never had to get out of their car. They picked up their yearbook. The yearbook titled The Roaring 20s, I think definitely has a new meaning than what it did as they were creating that thing throughout the year. But, it's that's the one thing that I will say about Mountain, the people of Mountain Home and our faculty and staff is they have gone above and beyond in making sure that nobody missed out. And if you really look at it from a school standpoint, we've done a few things here and there, to support the kids and support the parents and the teachers, but it's really that class of 2020 that has lost something that they will never get back. And so for that, we're going to try to continue to push for that. We had our Mr. and Miss MHHS celebration. They had that via Zoom, and a great group of seniors and candidates. And so I want to read off the students that were a part of that were the finalists of that, just so that everybody can hear them, and then I'll talk about the winners as well. Grace Beckham, Isabella Bevel, Carson Cotter, Sydney Chinskowski, Anna Grace Foreman, Suzanne Lynn, Abby Martin, Emma Martin, Mackenzie Payton, Shelby Williams. The guys were Tanner Burnham, Shad Durek, Case Durham, Satch Harris, Jeff Hodges, Billy Knox, Hudson Pace, Dominic Pizzamenti, Bo Priest, and Jacob Payette. And so those were the finalists there. And the winners for Mr. and Miss MHHS were Grace Beckham and Satch Harris. And so certainly
is that a senior? Satch is a senior?
Satch is a senior. I
remember him swinging a bat on the 12-year-old baseball field.
Yeah, and it's that this class, I've grown pretty close to this class because I've been with them since they were 7th, 8th graders, or 9th graders, whatever it might be there. And Satch was actually he was served on a student advisory board, so I have a group of students that come in. So I've got to know Satch quite well over the past 5 years, and just a great young man. And of course, I know Grace.
Was Satch a football bomber?
Satch was not.
No, baseball
and basketball.
And basketball.
Yep. Okay, really good baseball player. He was a great contributor on the basketball team this year as well. And so, great group. Grace, she's a National Merit finalist, which is just, the highest of honors that you can get across the country academically. And so they both are going to go on and do great things. You'll hear great things from them. And so I'm proud of them. I'm proud of all the finalists there. They're a great group. So.
I was watching Channel 3 News sometime last week, I think it was, and they said their experimental AMI days. I thought, yeah, Arkansas has already got it handled.
Yeah. Well, and that is so true. that so many schools are, I saw where some, can't remember if it was Oklahoma or some neighboring state, is either Oklahoma or Missouri, passed that legislation for AMI. I'm like, we've been doing this for 2 years now, and it really, I hate to say saved our bacon, but it gave us a structure to do something this year that wasn't totally foreign to everybody else. And now I know I know the kids are done with it. I'm sure the parents are done with it. But we're continuing to try to, feed engaging type activities out there. But as you string it on, it is becoming much more difficult to ensure that level of engagement, as would be expected. You get the pretty days, and I don't know if you guys was out, and the community is just, I feel, you can feel like it's just ready to bust.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
people are just
this morning's traffic.
Yeah,
this morning's traffic, was totally different than a week ago.
It really was.
Now, the $1 million question, though, is there's talk about bringing the kids back perhaps a little bit early to try to pick up where you left off in March.
Yeah.
So what was it, the 13th, 14th, or 15th, something like that. But what are you thinking?
Well, first of all, so with the governor's guidelines, we know that we can't hold, the first thing he said was can't hold a regular traditional type graduation until July 1st. So that really also sets us, that tells us a couple other things as well. We're thinking about some summer school, some seated face-to-face summer school. So that really probably, that takes any kind of face-to-face summer school off the table until July 1st. We were planning for two 4-week sessions, one for June and one for July. So we will go ahead and stop planning the one for June and just move strictly to a session in July. Of course, summer school would be an optional learning type activity or environment.
Just for recovery, recovery.
Yeah. Well, we will still have a
what'd you call that?
I call it grade recovery.
We will still have a digital credit recovery type program that will run through June for those 9th through 12th graders to make sure that they have that opportunity. But as far as just interventions, remediations, additional instruction for face-to-face opportunities, that will, we're going to continue to plan for that in July. If it happens, it'll be great. If it don't, then, we'll move it, on into August. But to answer your question, our start date, I believe, is August 13th.
Here's a full.
Let me look here. I believe our start date is August 13th. And so that's the second Thursday of August. We do not have any plans of starting any earlier than that. And we're just going to do our best to do as much as we can prior to that, so that we can hit the ground running.
Because a lot of folks, you take your third going into fourth going into fifth. Make sure, from what we missed. Of course, you had spring break in March, so you had maybe 1 week left in March, all of April that was off. So
and so our teachers are already working on those essential standards and having we call them transition meetings, which basically are soft handoffs from the kids from one grade to another. So they're already having those conversations. They're going to be having those meetings so that Miss Smith can talk to Miss Hoffman, and they can talk about what the kids might have gotten prior to, might not have had prior to, and there can be a soft handoff in regards to the student learning, as well as any of those essential standards that are typically covered in the fourth 9 weeks. Well, obviously, we'll know that we need to go back and reteach that at the beginning of the year.
Because I'm thinking you're not very critical in grade 1 to 2 and possibly 2 to 3. I'm seeing like grade 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and especially 6 to 7.
Yeah.
Picking up.
I understand. I understand what you're saying there.
It's all important.
Yeah, that's right. But we will have to make sure that those kindergarten first graders, that they have the basic foundational elements there for reading, because that's where that occurs. And some of those, the content does ramp up, just as you said, in the third, fourth grades. But at the same time, our teachers are going to work hard. We've got some federal money to put some of those learning opportunities and interventions into the kids, which will be needed in the fall.
At third grade, the start of third grade level, aren't they already starting to read a chapter book, what we call a chapter book? Are they that advanced now?
Oh, yeah. They will be. I mean, even second
like
grade.
A 5 to 6 chapter.
Second grade.
Second grade and first grade. There's a lot of our first graders these days that are reading.
Is that right?
At a good, oh yeah,
really?
Reading at a good level. So, but that'll be our focus throughout the summer, is making sure that we realign our essential standards and get them lined up. But if you haven't heard, we have reset our graduation for July 17th, and so
third Friday it looks like.
Yep, we'll be. Of course, prom is July 10th. July 17th. Some schools are going to some sort of alternate type graduation, whether that be something online or virtual or some sort of blended, type thing. But, the governor put out all these guidelines that you have to do. You got a mask, you got have your gloves, and we were like, we actually sent out a survey to all the seniors. Said, guys, what do you want? I mean, this is yours. You're the biggest losers here. What would you like to see within your high school graduation? We can put something together here, get you honored, get you graduated, like 85-86% of them said, hey, go as long as you can to try to make it a traditional graduation out there on, at Bomber Stadium, out on the field, and then if we have to do that, then we'll do something like that. So, I did see where did you guys see the Air Force graduation that
yes.
Vice President Pence,
I have a friend who had a daughter graduate.
Oh, really?
At Colorado Springs, yeah.
So, they were able to pull that off under the guidelines, and they had the kids. Oh, yeah, they had them scattered out all over the field.
30 acres.
But, we're hoping
that sound system.
Yeah, we're hoping we don't have to go through that, but there might be some. Something like that might be an option if we have to, and then of course we would.
I think by July 17th, it's just all but over.
Then we would have to limit, the number of participants. But anyway, we're going to have a graduation, and we're going to keep it as normal as possible. We're going to honor our seniors. Mr. Boje, he made a good point yesterday. He said, better things are to come for these guys, and better days are ahead, and I certainly agree with that. So.
With that, we're going to take a break. We're with Dr. Long right after this.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is, Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. Four-wheel suspension, handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, Get yourself a Ferris.
Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
At Con-
7:36, continuing our talk with Dr. Jake Long, Superintendent, Mountain Home Public Schools.
So, yeah, I wanted to continue to talk about the class of 2020, and a big part of, as most of the community knows with our career academies, a big part of our academic structure is our career and technical education programs. And so this class of 2020, we have 131 seniors that have completed 176 programs of study. So a program of study is a series of courses in a particular area that provides them some sort of certification or a completion status of a career and technical type program. So I wanted to go through the different programs that we do have and the number of seniors that we have that completed that program. As you can see, we have multiple seniors that completed multiple programs of study, which is just awesome, and it's a great attribute to this group of seniors and the work that they put into it. But we have 7 students that were completers in accounting. So that's 3 different. Typically it's 3 or more courses in each one of these areas. So accounting, we have 16 that were completers in animal systems, and so Mr. Baker and that program of study. We know how big the banking industry is here within our community, and so we really always have a good number of students that complete there. And so we have 8 students that completed the banking program of study. Child care guidance and management, there were 2. Computer engineering, there were 4. Education and training, Miss Beckham, she does a great job with that program of study, and so we have 20 students.
And what was that one called?
Education and training. So really what students come out of there, they can serve as paraprofessionals within the school system if they wanted to, but most of those will go on to a university, whether it be ASU here, and they will take part in an education to become a teacher. And so we really believe in growing our own when it comes to our teachers. I think that's one reason why we haven't seen the teacher shortage that much of the state has seen in the past few years. So you kind of
develop in your own minor.
Yeah. Get those students that are passionate about helping kids, and they begin that as early as a junior in high school. Family and consumer sciences, so that's your old home ec, but it's obviously way more than just what used to be cooking and sewing. A lot of people don't know this, but we had our own. We did a coffee. The kids set up a coffee shop there within the high school, and so the kids could go in and make their own. Make their own coffee right there within their own lattes, and they did their own. It's kind of like having a mini and many
Brood Awakening.
Brood Awakening
Yeah.
right there.
Wow.
And so,
how many family science?
14.
14.
Food Productions and Management. That's
Ooh,
5.
that's a
We
good-
know we know how strong industry that the hospitality industry is here in our area. So that's one that's important to the business community. 6 for marketing. 2 for medical office administration. Medical professions, which is always our biggest one, we had 45.
Wow.
And you think about, and this is the way that, really, if we're doing our jobs right, this is the way it should be, because we know that 1 in 4 jobs here in our community are healthcare related. So
25%.
yeah, 1 in 4 jobs are healthcare related. So you think about all the, and I've heard Ron Peterson say that multiple times, but think about the nursing homes, you think about the hospitals,
The in-home.
the in-home cares, everything that is surrounded around healthcare. You know, I'm not just
What would
talking
that percentage be like in Harrison or Searcy or Beebe or Batesville? Is it that high of a percentage in those other cities?
I don't know.
Comparable populations?
I'm doubting it because of our, our retirement population. That's
Yeah.
what,
What's it-
55%
Yeah.
of
It used to be 65. I don't know what it is now. When I first moved here, it was like 65%. But now,
So we have 45 completers in the medical profession. Wow. So that's definitely our highest program of study. We have 6 that completed the Navy Cadet Corps,
Wow.
which is your ROTC. Plant systems, there were 12. Which, by the way, if you didn't get the chance to get your flowers and from the greenhouse, you missed out. It was an awesome turnout, and the kids and the teachers there did a great job. Power structures and technology. So this is your construction, your welding, your what am I missing here?
any auto mechanics in there?
That will be through ASU Mountain Home.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So these are our own local ones.
And how many on that?
27.
Wow.
Yep. So 27 that were feeding into that industry, and then we had 2 that were in there for computer programming. So you can definitely see a broad base of interest coming from this class, and so as they go on to college and or enter the workforce, they're going to have these certifications.
They've got a good background right there, a good foundation to start off.
How big is this graduating class?
There's 315, so that's probably
sound like about the largest, isn't it?
It's one of the bigger ones that I've seen come through since I've been here. I don't know. I think last year we was like at 295.
I'm gonna say 285.
285, 295.
What were our classes? 150, 160? We were under 200, weren't we?
We were 201, I think.
I don't think we were. 76. I don't think we made 200.
You know, one thing that, and this is terrible how these kids have had to deal with not having a finished year.
Yeah.
But one thing I've enjoyed seeing on Facebook and social media is these pictures of these kids and their accomplishments and what they're going to do, what's next for them.
Yeah.
And I think after all this is said and done, I think that's something that if the school can dedicate the time to do it, that's one way for the community that doesn't get to see these kids on a day-to-day basis. Let them know what's going on. There's a number of students out there that I never thought that were going to U of A or going to go to. There was one girl going to Wisconsin to I don't know, an engineering school or something. But to have all that awareness of what these kids have accomplished and what they're planning on doing.
Yeah.
I think that's important for everybody involved, and I've enjoyed seeing it.
And something I want to point out here is just looking at this, the notes I've made. You've got accounting, animal sciences, banking, child care, computers, education training, family science, food production, medical, blah, 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 goes on. Wish we would have had that 40-something years ago.
Yeah.
Well, our local school board, our business community, our teachers, our administrators throughout the years and decades really, since really 2001, our Mountain Home Public Schools has prided themselves in having such a broad base offering for our kids, and with that, it does come at a cost. So you think about all the different, personnel that are involved with all that. But at the same time, you're going to have to go to, I don't know that you can get it such a broad base, through some consortiums over in Northwest Arkansas you could, but, anything within a 100-mile radius, you're not going to find.
When I was in high school, it's either electronic issues like I've got now or automotive, and I kind of still mess around with both.
Dale, what was the number on the medical field?
45.
You'd be surprised over the years how many doctors have come out of Mountain Home High School.
That's right. Is that right?
Oh yeah, it's a remarkable number.
Well, plus fact, Dr. Long just said, was it education or training or the family sciences where the teachers come out of?
The education and training.
And so we kind of got our own minor league system going here.
Mm-hmm. And that's the approach that the hospital is actually taking in their investment in the medical professions field. They did at the beginning of the year, they did the white coat ceremony where they brought they brought in all those students that were the medical interns. They gave them the white coat, the doctor's coat. They gave them a stethoscope, and they did that to really make an investment into them so that at some point, they'll come back after they go and they get their education and training and they get their...
Your daughter?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
My daughter.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
She
came through the...
Yeah.
I think it was called... They had a different name for
Different name then.
Yeah.
So.
But, yeah, it's through the same academy type thing.
But now, Dr. Long, when you have students... let's just take the 2020 class, okay? So let's say 6 to 8 years from now, they're 25, 26, 27 years old perhaps. They're going to have a pride when they come back to Mountain Home because that's where they went.
Yeah.
It's not like they moved to McGee or McCrory or Augusta where they really don't care. You come back home and this is where I was 10 years ago. Don't that instill a little bit more pride in that teacher?
Absolutely. And we love to hire our graduates. In fact, I usually do this every year just so that the new teachers can see. But I have Mountain Home High School alumni stand up, and I don't know the exact percentage off the top of my head, but it'll be north of 40% of the number of teachers that were Mountain Home high school graduates. Which it's a great thing because you get an extra amount of pride, you get an extra amount of care, and so
yeah.
Last year at Bomberfest, they had the pictures of the teachers that were alumni all over the fences. And I had a friend of mine that graduated from here with us in '78. He come up and he said, "What's all that?" And I said, "Well, that's the students that have now become teachers here." Yeah. And he couldn't believe the number. I mean, it was a large number.
That's cool.
You're just reinvesting in your own community that way, in my opinion.
Well, and what Dr. Long said a moment ago, these students that are the completers, as they're called, that go through the teaching portion of it, they can start working in the system as paraprofessionals and still go get their teaching degree. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And I've got a young man that works with me in the evenings that is doing that right now, and that's his goal, is to get through the paraprofessional side and to come on as a true teacher and then go ahead and get his teaching degree or teaching certificate, I guess it's called, through the alternative method.
Yeah. Sure, you going to comment?
No, I'm good. I'm listening up.
I do want to make a comment.
Is the variety is what I love about this community, and to have a small town that we have and have the type of hospitals that we have and to have the school system and all the opportunities for the kids, and we just have so much right here, and it's amazing to have it in such a small little town. It's just really cool.
You had a comment?
I just wanted to make an additional comment on what Bob said. It is, of course, we've went above and beyond what we would normally do to highlight these seniors. But I too have enjoyed, and if you have not looked at our Facebook page, you'll start scrolling through there and you start seeing those seniors and you start seeing all the things that Bob was talking about. It is incredible, and I have to give Miss Jennifer Seaman a shout out because she creates nearly all of that content, and she's done all of those senior profiles for us with that, and she's just done a great job. And it seems like every day we roll out, about a half dozen seniors and the profiles that go along with them. And so you're pulling them up right there. And
go ahead and throw this up on the screen here. We'll just kind of scroll through before we take a quick break here. This is Landon G. Marler, member of the TRAP team, plans to attend Arkansas State at Mountain Home.
Yeah.
Going to be a wildlife officer. And let's see, this is Cassandra Marie Chipman, football manager in 10th grade, member of Educators Rising Club, participated in a senior internship at Nelson Wilkes Tarrant. And she's going to do, she's going to be a dental hygienist. So,
Yeah, if you've got time to take a look at all 300 something that they're going to put in there, it's amazing. Awesome. You get to play I remember that child win, or I remember that student win.
Yeah.
And, being involved in the football and being in the press box so many years, I've seen all those kids, and you feel like you know them, but you really don't know where they're at and where they're headed until you read that.
So, big shout out there to Jennifer and the teachers and then the parents that submitted those photos. Of course, you can see a recap too of yesterday's event from the seniors. Is what you're seeing there, and then you can kind of go on down.
Is that this from Channel 3?
Yeah, that's right. And then you can get some additional. You can get some additional pictures and things there. I will have to say I have to thank the mayor and Arnold Knox. I don't know if y'all
I saw that.
saw that.
It didn't last long, but it was nice.
It didn't, but it was awesome. So they, the mayor and Arnold Knox and Judge Pendergrass and all of them, we put up our senior athletic banners around the square Monday.
Oh, yeah.
So we had them up. And it took like 4 hours to get them all up. And, man, it looked awesome. And then, of course, we had about, I think, 30, 40-mile-an-hour winds on Monday. And before we knew it, we had one of the bowls laid over. So it was short-lived, but it looked good.
It was good while it lasted.
We better grab a break. 7:52. We'll finish out the show. We can't show this thing. It's copyrighted by Channel 3, but you go to Facebook, Mountain Home Public Schools, and watch it from Channel 3 on there. So be right back.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done, so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Oh, 7:56. We got 4 minutes with Dr. Long left on the show. And final thoughts, sir.
Just wanted to wrap up by once again thanking all the people that were involved in yesterday's senior event. Some of our high school folks that do so much behind the curtains. Cindy Berg,
yep.
Sheila Partee, Paula Engler, and Shayna. I mean, they just did an awesome job of putting so much of that together. Our maintenance and custodial staff, they helped out a lot as well. One thing I kind of want to leave us with this morning is we do understand that this is a very emotional and trying time on folks' mental health. And I want both the community and any students out there to know that all of our mental health services and counselors are 100% available. And so that's not only our own therapist, Matt Sutton, but also our other partnering therapists that we work with. And so if folks are out there, you see a student or you noticed a grandchild or a child that may be falling into a little bit of a depressed state, having a higher level of anxiety, a change in behavior, we understand that our students are likely developing some habits, whether that be academic habits or personal habits or physical habits that we don't want them to fall into. And make sure that you reach out to us and make us aware of those, because our folks are available to help, and our students, and they're there to help the kids on a daily basis. So I do want to make sure the public understands that we are working to improve some of those emotional well-being during this time of uncertainty, and I think that that's a very important thing that's going to take the entire community.
You mentioned during the first break that you wanted to say something about kindergarten registration.
Okay, yeah, kindergarten registration is happening daily.
Really?
And so we had the drive-through event a couple weeks ago, but anyone that has a to-be kindergartner come for the fall, which is 5-year-old by, I believe it's August 1st, get them in and let's get them registered. And we're trying to wrangle them all up and make sure that we know who all's coming. So give us a call, call the kindergarten there, and we'll get you registered every single day. We're still registering. We're going to register every day. And Miss Janet Wood and the entire staff there is waiting with open arms to help out those kindergarten kids. So
45 seconds. Final thoughts, everybody. Dr. Long, Bob, Scooter.
It's going to be a tough go, but I'm glad to see it's coming to an end and be able to start fresh come August.
Yeah, we'll be putting out something for all of our students to return books, Chromebooks, supplies. That will be happening the last week of school, which is going to be May 18th through the 22nd. So you'll get information on that. You'll get alerts, and we'll have it done.
Mountain Public Schools, the tradition of excellence continues. Anybody else?
I don't.
Kids, we're going to wrap it up. I mean, they're bent over backwards to help these kids. I'm just impressed with all these different areas of education, you know.
Yeah, anything you can do to honor the class of 2020.
Let's do it.
Let's get out there and do it.
Have a happy day. Good weekend. See you Monday.